Ain't a day goes by that I can't satisfy. Keep on pushing, Lord, keep on pushing. Well, I got somewhere to go, yeah, I got a lot of work to do. And if by chance I see you when I'm passing through, make it good to you, baby. Make it good to you, girl. I make it good to you, baby. I make it good to you, girl. 'Cause ain't a day goes by that I can't satisfy. And keep on pushing, pushing, keep on pushing, pushing. I got a feeling in my soul, y'all, that I just can't keep under control. No, make it good to you, baby. Make it good to you, girl. Make it good to you, baby. Make it good to you, girl. Yeah. 'Cause ain't a day goes by that I can't satisfy. And keep on pushing, Lord, keep on pushing.
To Ashley Storrie on BBC Radio Scotland live from BBC Pacific Quay, joined as always by Psychic Silent Paul. We're in the second hour of a show where we're talking food, we're talking about the things you like to eat. We're also weirdly talking about doon, which is a strange segue, but never mind, we're doing it. But we want to talk about what you like to cook, what you like to eat, the best meal you've ever made. Get in touch with us via text 80295. You can WhatsApp me 08085 92 95 00. You can also email me ashleystorieshow@bbc.co.uk. Let me know what you're cooking. What cooking shows do you like?
Ooh, I've not been watching many now. I think just because like doom scrolls have kind of surpassed that. where you just watch random videos of people cooking now.
I love Barefoot Contessa Ina Garten.
I like her energy.
I love her. I love her energy. I love her husband. I love how she's just like, I'm in the Hamptons for 7 months and I'm going to be making a meal. My dad likes to surprise me occasionally if I'm cooking dinner. I'll come out and he's just like piled a mound of lemons in the middle of the table, and he'll go, Ina.
And then something's like, well, you can't have this without a nice Chardonnay.
Oh yes. I love Nigella, obviously.
Sometimes I can take her leave. I know you like her. I just think it's too. I wish I had that kitchen. I can't.
Oh
do
yeah,
this.
no, she's very much. I wish I had that kitchen.
Yeah, it's too much of that. I
Wholly
just go off
jealous,
it.
and she's got a whole cupboard of knickknacks that I'm not allowed. Because I want that new ice cream maker and I
Yeah.
want that slushy machine, and I don't have space for either.
No, that's what I mean.
But I will buy
It's
them.
the bigness. It's not even like the make of your kitchen or the marble. It's just the size of your kitchen. My kitchen's tiny.
I want a kitchen. I want like to be like the Little Mermaid. I want to be able to walk about it and go, I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
And still have plenty of counter space,
And have-
despite having one of everything.
Essentially, right now, my counter space is minimal and I do most of my cooking on the hob.
Yeah.
Like I cut and chop. I don't put the hob on. I just use that as a counter.
You got an electric hob?
Yeah.
I've got an induction hob.
Yeah, we live in a flat, so that's not happening for us, Paul.
An induction hob?
Is that not is an electric hob? Oh, I don't know what induction is.
It's just magnets.
No.
It uses the power of magnetism to heat your
Maybe
pot
I've
up.
got an induction hob.
Do
No.
the rings turn red when you
Yeah.
put them on? You've got an electric one.
But it's like completely flat.
Yeah, so it's pretty much an induction hob is an electric hob, but it cooks with the power of magnetism.
Oh, that's so sexy.
Like there's a wee Michael Fassbender and Ian McKellen in there, just like, I'll boil your water.
Is that an X-Man
Yeah,
joke?
Magneto. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, you'll sit there and we can do Dune, but we can't do Scottish
I
X-Men.
don't know X-Man. Paul, I couldn't name you a single one of them. I couldn't. Frog?
Yeah, you can.
Frog?
Close.
Frogling?
Toad.
Toad. Oh, I'm so close.
You don't know the guy with the
Lightning.
claws.
I do know him. Wolverine.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
okay. I forgot he was an X-Man. I forgot that he was part of that. But I'm not into those. I just don't like any sort of forced unionisation of superpowers. Let people just be by themselves. We're getting involved, dragging people at their hussies and making
That's
them
what
come to special
Batman's
school.
for. Batman's for the loners.
Yeah, I don't watch Batman. I don't like superheroes. I'm saying this like, I love that. My favourite Batman's the one with the nipples that everybody hates.
In the butt.
I think it's the funniest film I've ever seen in my life.
George Clooney.
Yes, I think it's so funny when he's got his credit card and his nipples.
Yeah.
And I just think it's such a riot. And I loved the Jack Nicholson Batman Joker.
Yeah, but just Batman.
Yeah, classic, funny Batman. I love Adam West Batman. But see the modern...
Too serious.
I'm really serious and
Why?
everything's bad.
I don't know why they've got to
away.
talk like that.
Go away with your whingy. Oh no, poor little rich boy owns a rubber suit and hates clowns. I can't be bothered with it. I like a funny Batman. It's like my Bonds. It's same with my Bonds.
You like a funny Bond?
I don't like the serious, moody Bond. I'm excited that Amazon have bought Bond.
Because now they might actually make a funny Bond again.
Oh, give me an animated Bond series like Below Deck Star Trek. Like,
But they seem to be, everybody seems to be like, there's a real sexy vibe going on in Hollywood right now where everything's got to be sexy. So maybe they'll just go back to a sexy Bond.
sorry, somebody's got in touch with Star Trek conversation and I'm really excited to talk about it. Mind when Janeway and Paris get turned into lizards? How mad was that? Far and away the worst episode ever, apart from the Beowulf episode, obviously. I don't think the Beowulf episode was
Ruby
the
and
worst one
Aberdeen,
ever.
what's that got to do with the price of cheese?
Who cares? This is the Ashley Story show. Why does anything have to relate to the price of cheese, Paul? Mind when Janeway and Paris get turned into lizards? How mad was that? It was mad.
Were they like human-sized lizards or were they tiny wee lizards?
So what happened was Paris invented like Warp 11 or something, and they went so fast that they went back to the start of time and they became the lizards that crawled out of the swamp that became humans.
So not only did they travel back in time, but their bodies also
Turned into like
regressed.
something like that. And then
Sounds stupid.
it was mad stupid and it annoyed people no end. But yeah, they turned into lizards, and then there's the implication that they did it because they repopulated the land with like swamp lizzies.
So they basically were the cradle of life
Yeah.
and responsible for the birth of all that
On a
lives.
planet. I don't know if it was Earth. It
All
can't
right.
have been Earth because they were in the Delta Quadrant. So yeah, it was on some planet. They became like the start
Right.
of life, and it's the most complained about episode of Star Trek Voyager, according to the guy who wrote it, because he was like, "Yeah, people hate me for that." He's
Well,
very open about
we've
it.
got some other controversial Star Trek coming up
Yeah.
in Hollywood Swingers.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
Très exciting.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll like it.
On a slight delay, says Jim in Netherly, and heard about St. Patrick's Day in Canada. Anyway, young James is heading back to Toronto, allegedly for St. Patrick's Day, heading the 13th of March. But we think he's got a Canadian bird, but isn't telling us. Ah, James! James, have you got a Canadian girlfriend? And you're not. I read that literally and thought that James had like got himself like a bird, like a parrot.
Hey, I'm not your girlfriend.
I genuinely, it took me a wee minute to process that. In my head, I had images of James from Netherly walking about with like a wee toucan or something.
a really polite seagull.
A really happy seagull. I don't want him to get, because then he'll move away. He'll emigrate and he'll leave his mummy and daddy. But Canada's a great place. Hi guys, hope you're both well. To be fair, I've nothing much to add. I'm a school cook, so maybe that counts on tonight's topic. I love school dinner. Just wanted to say you guys are brilliant. I don't often get the chance to listen live, but your show has been a great companion on Catch Up recently, so thank you. Your show does more for folk than maybe you realise. Thanks for all the laughs, Sam and Inverness. Sam and Inverness, okay, school cook, my friend. First of all, thank you for your kind message. Second of all, school dinners, I crave my school dinners. I love school dinners.
Sam in Inverness, what's your, like, is there one of the school dinners that you're like, I'll take a wee bit of that, I'll really still enjoy that?
Yes.
Because you must be able to get a taste of it. So, because for me, I would just think the caramel cake and custard from a school canteen.
Cake, plain school cake with sprinkies. Oh.
School with coconut, red jam.
Okay, so we're just going through the gambit. The gambit?
Yeah, the gamut.
Of school cake.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But other
All
things
school
as well.
cake.
Like all dinners seem to taste better in school.
Jam roly-poly.
The best Scotch pie and beans I ever had
School.
was in a primary school.
I was a vegetarian then. See a jam roly-poly with like suety sponge that's hot with custard. Nom, 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 nom.
Because I really want, like, we obviously, we do this, we go through the app, we look at what the school's got on for lunch for my daughter every week. And then it's just like, wonder how that tastes.
Yeah.
Like, I really want them to do some sort of
Tasting day.
come and have lunch with your kid day.
I think that's
I
it.
want to go in and do that. I want to see what they're eating.
I think schools should definitely do that. I think it's 100%. Like, you know, when you're a waitress and you have the day where they've started the new menu and everybody gets to taste it.
You've got to taste
And you
it.
sit down and you taste. Have you never been a waitress?
No.
So, like, if you work in a restaurant, they'll usually shut for one day where they're starting a new menu.
I wanted to be a waitress in a cocktail bar, but they didn't want me.
No, that's such a shame. But they'll let you
That
taste.
was a human
I
reference.
got it, but I didn't know what else to say, and I just wanted to go back to my story, so I ignored it.
Continue.
And you sit down at a big table and you taste everything that's new on the menu, so that when somebody comes in and says, "Oh, what's good?" you can actually physically say what's good and what's not. You're not just guessing. And I think schools should do that, because especially if kids are having problems eating, or, you know, maybe your kid doesn't eat lunch and you're like, just eat your lunch, and then you go in and you taste it and you go, no, that's bogging. I can see why you don't eat
Yeah,
it.
I don't know how much lunch she's eaten, but she does take school lunches a lot. But now I don't know if she's eaten the lunch or it's just she doesn't have to carry the lunch bag and she can get out to play quicker. I'm not entirely sure.
Do you think
what
it might
is.
just be a logical thing?
There's a logical thing, whereas when it's a step too far, she'll take the packed lunch when it's something she really doesn't want.
I have to say, I love the wee guy on TikTok from Scotland who's like, this is what's in my packed lunch, and he shows it to his pal and he gives it a score out of 10. Have you ever seen him?
Is there packed lunch scorers?
It's so
From
good.
school?
It's just two wee guys, they're teenagers, and he's like, so I've got chopped pork and cheese sandwich, and his wee pal was like, that's a 5 out of 10.
Did you see that video of Cole Palmer? Right, so there's Cole Palmer, the video, the football player for Chelsea, and he's in a sauna. They must be doing some bit where they ask you questions whilst you're in a sauna. But they ask him, and it's like, what's your go-to meal deal? And he's like, a meal deal? I've never had a meal deal. So the woman had to correct him. So, well, what's your like go-to sandwich? Like chicken, bacon. Before she even get the word out, he went, jam.
Jam.
Multi-millionaire football player, just jam.
Yeah, but he's a man of simple wants and needs, and I can see him loving a wee jam sandwich. Right, when you're cooking chicken, you don't want it to be tough.
No.
No, you want to try a little tenderness. Here's the commitments.